Hello, welcome to our physics channel. On this channel, where we talk about all-inclusive physics, we talk about physics generally. And in today's lesson, we are looking at law of conservation of momentum. Law of conservation of momentum. What does the law say? The law states that in a system of colliding bodies, the total momentum is conserved, provided no net external force acts on the body. In a system of colliding bodies, the total momentum is conserved, provided no net external force acts on the body. Stated in another way, when two bodies collide, the sum of their momentum before collision is always equal to the sum of their momentum after collision. Stated in another way, the sum when two bodies collide, the sum of their momentum before collision is always equal to the sum of their momentum after collision, provided no net external force acts on the system. Those are the two ways you can state the law of conservation of momentum. Take for example, what does the law mean? If you have two bodies, let's say you have two bodies, this one body of mass m1, initial velocity u1, moving in this direction. If it collides with another body of mass m2, moving with initial velocity u2, if they collide with each other, if after the collision this first body move with final velocity v1 and this second body move with final velocity v2, the law says that the sum of their momentum before collision is equal to the sum of their momentum after collision. And I hope you recall that momentum is given by mass times velocity. Momentum is mass times velocity. Therefore, the sum of the momentum before collision, the momentum of this initial momentum of this one before collision will be m1 u1 plus the momentum of the second body before collision will be m2 u2. So I'm adding together now, sum. Then should be equal to the sum of their momentum after collision, that is m1 v1, that's mass of the first body times final velocity of the first body. Then you have m2 v2, that's mass of the second body times velocity of the second body. This is the equation, general equation for the law of conservation of momentum. If two bodies collide, the sum of their momentum before collision is equal to the sum of their momentum after collision, provided no net external force acts on the system. This equation is very important because we are going to be using it to solve numerous questions. Now, another case condition you need to know is that if the two bodies after collision stick together and move in the same direction, if the two bodies stick together or coalesce and move in the same direction, then their final momentum will be the same. In that case, this law of conservation of momentum will transform into m1 u1 plus m2 u2 should be equal to m1 m2 into bracket v now, because their final momentum v1 and v2 will be the same if the two bodies collide and move in the same direction. In that case, you are supposed to use this expression because their final velocity will be the same. Anytime you hear in the question that the momentum, that the velocity after collision of the two bodies, they move in the same direction. Thank you. See you for examples and calculations in the next lesson. Thank you.